G'day everybody, welcome to my watch list for Monday, brought to you by FTX and tradercobb.com. And thank you to everyone who's taking part in the survey. It's a really big help for us to help to create the best content for you and to keep FTX, well, the platform that we use, the platform that we love, because they listen, learn and move forward. That's what we're after. So thank you very much. If you haven't done it, in the description, you'll see the link there to that particular survey. Okay, guys, so we've got quite the list tonight. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to start with Binance. We've seen some very good trends over the last, well, few days or weeks, really. Binance, of course, having a higher low here, pushing on really, really nicely. Look, it's arguable it's sitting around a real, maybe I've missed that bit. I think I have just missed that. Look, there is a little bit of resistance right there. What I'm actually hopeful for, though, is a bit of a deeper pullback, like looking at the 8 and 12, coming back into this range. And look, if I can get a 1-to-1, even the 4 hour, probably clear on the 8 to be fair. If I can get a little pullback into here and get 1-to-1 before that level of resistance, hey, then I'm good to go with that. Better chart yet? Cardano. This one's for tonight. This one's for right now. Have a look at this puppy. It just keeps on giving, doesn't it? I mean, what an absolutely cracking move we've had through here. This is what I love. It's much easier to make money when we get trends like this. And, if we look at the 4 hour, we've got this new higher low, higher high. I'm looking for pullbacks, and it's the 2 hour that's caught my attention this evening. Getting us a pullback back into this cradle zone, little bullish candle. Hey, I'll be all over that like melted cheese on a sandwich. Or melted cheese on toast, I think the saying goes. From Cardano, which I'm stalking very closely, I'm going to Ethereum now. And this is on the higher time frame, like the daily here. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. Actually, let me just flip out to the other one. The reason, hang on, where is it? It is up here. The reason that I want to show you Ethereum is this. See this resistance around that 250 mark? It's about roughly through here. But look at this, higher low, into that resistance, higher low. What we've got there is a bit of a pressure cooker, and that's what my Bitcoin breakout strategy is really about. If I get another test up into here, I may just have a trade on for a breakout. But more importantly, if we pop through that, I think we might see Ethereum go on a bit of a run. Very similar to what Link did, and I spoke to Link last week, but before we hit Link, I want to stay on Ethereum for just one moment. We push up through that resistance. We're going to pull back into this region for cradles. Lower time frames are fine with that as well. Let me just show you the weekly as well. Remember last week I spoke about pulling back into the cradle bullish candle. I actually bought more Ethereum here. It did move higher. It's in profit. Hurrah. But the resistance there, well, we're going to save that for our next, look at that resistance that we see there on the daily. And then let's look at Link. Because what did Link do? Okay, let me get rid of this. That was for an article I wrote, and go back to this. And look at that on the daily. Check that out. Resistance, resistance, resistance. I spoke to this the other week. So if we broke through, we might see a really, really good move. Of course, we've seen that. I also spoke to this weekly. Now, here's the thing. Okay. Comparing Ethereum and Link. Yeah, it's not the best thing to do, but it's showing you the setups, right? Because they're not the same, they're nothing the same, but the charts, and charts are all the same. Bullish candle in that weekly cradle, bullish cradle in the zone, okay? Breaks the high. Bullish cradle in the zone, breaks the high. Up ahead, resistance, okay? Look at this on the daily. Up ahead of that resistance, we can see it very clearly through here. Ethereum, up ahead, look. We've got some resistance. Like it's a little bit, it's a rough region. I'm not looking at a breakout right now. If I was, it's on those two. So we got resistance ahead there, of course, as well. It was a third candle. It had to close first. I mean, this candle doesn't mean as much to the breakout candle, to be fair. But you can see resistance there and also resistance here. Can we see the weekly on Ethereum break through and then really just rocket up towards 300? Well, time will tell, but I'm really keen to see what that looks like. How far is it to 300? Yeah, 25% movement. This is crypto, guys. Check it out when it does move. Look at that, 16%. We go back here, we got another 14. We know that Ethereum can do it if it decides that it wants to, and there's a potential for it happening coming up possibly this week or next week. So I'm keeping an eye on that resistance. Of course, Link, I'm back to Link now. Now, I'm not looking at Link on the daily right now. It just keeps on ripping and roaring. Fantastic opportunity there for a cradle if you took it back here. You've also got now to look lower, a pullback cradle, very good move. Let's keep going. On the 8 hour, that was beautiful. I wasn't around at that time because it was 2 in the morning. But again, another example of that work, that strategy, just working out so phenomenally well. So what am I doing now? I'm going lower. You know, I've got the higher low, higher high, a pullback here. It's too high a time frame. It's moved too hard. It's when I move down to these 1s and 2s, pullbacks into these regions. This trend is just phenomenal. A little lower high there, so not really that keen on this one, but it's the Fibonacci boosters that I teach, one of my other strategies that really does help on these lower time frames. But definitely, looking at that 1 hour, get us in a bit deeper, we might see some more activity from Link, which has been an absolute ripper of late. Mid cap perp, same sort of thing. I'm looking at this on the 2, kind of similar to that of Cardano, but check it out through here. I know it's not an exact level, but you can definitely see there's a bit of resistance running through there. Good convergence. A pullback in here on this 2 hour. Hey, that might really capture my attention. 2 or 4, either way, I'm keeping it in my watch list. Tomo, it's been moving well also. 4 hour time frame, higher high, higher low, higher high, pull back in, give me a cradle. You know the drill from there. It's a simple cradle strategy. We've broken out of some resistance on the daily, and Tomo is finally starting to get a little bit of very sexy momentum there. So the 4 hour there on Tomo. Tezos has started to really capture some attention and momentum here as well. And it's when I go to the lower time frames that this really starts to shine. Look, I don't have a trade there yet. This 4 hours just busted out heavy today. I want to see a pullback. I want to see cradles. I wouldn't go lower than the 2 hour right now. Why? Well, let's have a look at the chart structure. It's been a bit messy. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't fill me with confidence, a move like that. It's more looking at the sort of mids, like the 2 and the 4 hour. That's what I'm kind of liking at the moment. It's kind of all sort of in there, but a beautiful market, a great trend. If it does move higher, by the way, if this continues to push to higher highs, then 15-minute cradles is fine. It's got the volume, it's got the liquidity, so it allows me to trade those lower time frames. Knock yourself out. Just watch that video and slippage that I did in my YouTube channel. Theta is also there on the radar. Let's jump back out to the daily here on Theta. Here's what I like about this chart. I was spewing, it didn't pull back a bit more today. Look, it's not a perfect level again, but you can see, we've run up into there, pulled away. This is a daily chart. We've pushed through it quite hard there. I was hoping, I was so close. I was so close to get that little bullish candle right here. With that momentum in play, it would have been an absolute doozy to capture. It's not there just yet, but I'll tell you what, if it does pull back on the 8, excuse me, or follow through with a higher high pushing through here, Theta's looking really good for moves as well. So guys, plenty of opportunity out there. You just got to be Johnny on the spot, keep your eye on the prize and know what you're looking for. As I say, if you want to have a look at getting into the FTX server that we've got, you get a free month on our 6-day-a-week video service that we send out to our Market View members. You get that free, just fill out the survey. If you haven't got an account, well, that's part of the survey. Go and get one. Have a good day. It's below in the description. I'll speak to you again later. Take care. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.